Yes. Hyrule, a land of magic and monsters, of fairies and fun, and escape room dungeons as far as the eye can see. My name is Tingle, the unofficial scribe of Hylian history, and author of the Hyrule Times #1 bestseller, The Hyrule Historia, available wherever books are sold for the low price of 1,000 rupees. Anyway, we are here to hear the tale of a hero. This land has known many heroes, but this one just happens to be the most popular, so he gets his own play. Well, he's been known by many names: Slurp, Spance, Lofus Cramwell. Tonight, we shall call him Link. Baby boy. That works. Our adventure begins deep in the forest of Kokiri, wherein there lies a village of children chosen by the fairies, protected by the watchful eyes of the great Deku tree. And within this village, there happened to be one boy who was not chosen by a fairy. Well, two, really. But for one of them, all of that's about to change. I'll give you a hint. His name isn't Tingle. Anyway, enough with this preamble, on with the show. Tingle, tingle, kaloo, limpa. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Ugh, do not steal them. Frank, I know you're out there.
Navi, where art thou? Come hither.
Right here, boss.
Heed my words. I am the great Deku tree, guardian of the Kokiri forest and the children who dwell here.
I know that. I've worked for you for hundreds of years.
Well, in case you'd forgotten, I have been troubled these past nights by a horrible dream, a vision of a great evil destroying this land.
That's bad.
But we are not without hope.
Oh, that's good.
There is a hero in our midst, and I believe this is where you come in, Navi.
Whatever you want me to do, I'm ready.
Are you? Need I remind you of your last charge? Left for dead in the Gerudo Desert, never to be heard from again?
Oh, you needn't remind me, oh great Deku tree. I was a different fairy back then. But believe me, this will be different. I can handle anything you dish out.
Very well. It would seem the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey.
Tingle? I wouldn't exactly call him a boy.
No, not Tingle. I was referring to Link.
Link? Doesn't exactly look like the hero type.
I wouldn't underestimate him if I were you. After all, you don't exactly seem like the type of fairy who can help a great hero either.
Fine, I'll do it.
Good to hear. Now go forth, Navi, and bring the boy to me as soon as you can. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on me. Now fly, Navi, fly.
Hey.
everything okay? You've been having those dreams again, haven't you? Maybe you should ask the Great Deku Tree about it. He knows everything.
Hi! We were just on our way to see him. Name's Navi.
Link, you finally got a fairy. Good.
Who's finally got a fairy? Well, if it isn't Link. Or should I say, Stink.
Bruce, this is an A-B conversation. See your way out of it.
Why are you wasting your time with this dweeb? Come hang out with a real man.
Pretty big talk for a 10-year-old.
Everyone knows Kokiri kids never grow up.
Except for me. 35 and still with it, kids.
This right here? Peak Bruce, baby.
That's too bad. Come on, Link. Let's go see the Great Deku Tree already.
Well, actually, the Great Deku Tree only has to see Link specifically. Not exactly expecting a +1.
You can watch me flex while he's gone.
Please don't take too long. Good luck, Link. Okay.
Come on, little lady.
That's all right. I don't need the
Great Deku Tree, we're back!
Ah, Link, good to see you. Tell me, have you been having any strange dreams lately? Not those kinds of strange dreams. The kinds of strange dreams that foretell the destruction of Hyrule. This may come as a shock to you, but the fate of Hyrule is on your shoulders. Despite your lack of any and all training, I have total confidence in you. Your first task is to retrieve the Kokiri Emerald.
Oh, sounds easy enough.
Good! Now climb into my mouth. Hurry now.
Do we have to go inside of you?
The emerald is deep in my trunk. Would you prefer the back door?
Oh, no, front will be just fine. Heroes first. Oh, gosh. What's back here? Oh. And dark. Wait. Let me fix that. Yeah, that's better. Now, if I were a Kokiri Emerald, where would I be? Oh! A slingshot! I wonder how that got in there.
Oh, what? Who goes there?
Spider! Kill it!
Petulant fairy. I am no mere spider. I am Gohma, the desert queen.
What's a desert queen doing in the Kokiri forest?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Although, I suppose I could just kill you anyway.
Oh, Link! This one's all yours, buddy!
Attack all you like. I have no weaknesses.
Oh, hey! Listen! You see that giant glowing eye of hers? Take that slingshot and shoot her right in her stupid face! My giant glowing eye! I'm not supposed to get slingshots in it!
You haven't seen the last of me, you lousy two legs.
We better bring it back to the Great Deku Tree right away! I just hope we don't have to go out the back.
I see you retrieved the Kokiri Emerald. Well done, you two.
Would have been a lot easier if we hadn't run into that creepy spider lady.
Ah, you must mean Gohma.
You knew about her?
Yes, she was after the very same Kokiri Emerald. After all, she is the right hand of the Demon King. Fitting, considering she has 7 to spare. Indeed, a man from the desert who wishes to claim the greatest treasure of this world, the Triforce, for himself and to rule the land. Only Link can stop him. It's a tall order to be sure, but after your performance against Queen Gohma, you seem more than up to the task.
Well, what do we do now?
Go to Hyrule Castle. Seek the princess there. She will have the answer.
Great Deku Tree, are you alright?
I fear my time is short. It was the power of the Kokiri Emerald that was keeping me alive. Without it, Oh no, that's quite all right. As soon as it was touched by the evil in Gohma's heart, my body began to wither. But do not despair. So long as there is life in this beautiful forest, I shall never truly be gone. Farewell.
Great Deku Tree? Oh, boss!
So I paint 1,000 pictures of myself, all slightly different, and then I start selling them to people, but I post them up so they don't actually own them. It's called Tingle NFTs. So non-fungible tingles.
What's to stop me from just right-clicking and saying...
Link is okay, guys. Look at that. How'd it go?
Well, everything went great! Up until the Great Deku Tree died.
He died?
No, Link did it. He killed him! As second in command, you are hereby banished from these woods!
No one is second in command. Look, this is Link's home as much as it is any of ours. He's staying right here.
Well, actually, we do need to leave the forest. It's the only way Link can save Hyrule.
But the Great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri were to leave the forest, they'd die.
Wow. His day just keeps getting better and better. Next thing you know, Saria will finally go out with me.
I'd rather kiss an Octorok.
Well, at least I can finally start redecorating the place. The cruise is loose, baby!
Oh, and I'm Tingle and I'm ready to mingle.
I always knew you'd leave us one day, Link. Not like the rest of us, are you? So I'm sure you'll be okay, but just in case, take this with you. Whenever you feel lonely, just play my song. It's super easy, you'll be done quick. Wherever you are in the world, I'll hear it, and I'll know that you're safe. I've had that ocarina for as long as I can remember, so take really good care of it, okay? Goodbye, Link.
And I would walk 500.
Are you going somewhere?
I don't think I can handle 4 years of President Groose, or worse, 8. Ugh. I'm moving back in with my old man. Lots of luck with the new regime.
Oh, wait, Tingle. Would you mind following Link and keeping an eye on him for me?
Oh, what's in it for me?
I did manage to save a little bit of money.
Oh, give me. No, wait. All of that for tailing the kid. I don't know.
Oh, shut up and take my rupees.
Hi, you're the boss. Hey, these are all greens.
And so, our heroes and Tingle had a long and difficult journey ahead of them.
Hey!
In order to reach...
That's my job.
You're leaving.
Well-
You gotta go follow.
I'll do it later.
Oh.
I'm older than you. No, I'm not. I'm a 10-year-old forest boy. And so Link and Navi, in order to set out, they had to trek across Hyrule Field, past the rivers of the Zora, the lakes of Hylia, the manure fields of Lon Lon Ranch. But as they arrived at that tiny village where the castle was nestled, the princess who lived there had other things on her mind.
You? Who are you? And how did you get past the castle guards?
Guards? Oh, you mean those guys who kept walking around in rectangular patterns?
They're our best and brightest. But that's besides the point. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Navi the fairy. This is Link. He's with me.
Link, you look familiar. And your name, it sounds Kokiri?
Oh, that's right. We come from the Kokiri forest. The great Deku tree asked us to show you this. No, not that. The other thing. The Kokiri emerald.
The great Deku tree entrusted you with this.
Sort of. We had to fight out this spider lady. She called herself the Desert Queen.
The Desert Queen. You mean Gohma.
That's right.
Then it seems my fears were not unfounded. Look over there. Do you see those two men? One of them is my father, King Rauru, and the other is...
Thank you again, Your Highness, for taking the time to hear me out.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Mr. Dorf.
That's Ganondorf.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be related to that Calamity Ganon fellow who keeps destroying our kingdom every millennium, would you?
No, that's some other guy, I assure you. King Rauru, you have the full support of the Gohma people.
That's good. And your timing couldn't be more impeccable. According to the ancient scrolls, we're due for a visit from Ganon any day now. Why, he could be in this very castle right now! But that's impossible. I would certainly know the minute my kingdom was in danger from an intruder.
Yes, indeed. Time is everything, after all. Speaking of, would you mind showing me to the Temple of Time? Specifically to the back room that's been blocked off from the public for ever?
Oh, goodness, no. It's carefully guarded by Hylian magic. One must possess all 3 keys in order to access it. The Kokiri Emerald, the Chloron Ruby, and the Zora Sapphire. Only then will they be granted access to the unfathomable power that lies within.
How interesting. My spider sense tells me we might see someone open up that door soon enough.
What are you laughing about?
It was a pun, you see. I said spider sense because... Never mind.
Come, Ganondorf. Let me show you the rest of the castle. You must see the bathrooms here. The toilets here are impeccably polished with... Oh, excuse me. Pardon me.
Sorry, dear. Sorry. That's the guy who runs our kingdom?
Unfortunately, yes. It's up to us to ensure that Ganondorf doesn't win. If he can get in through the Temple of Time, who knows what could happen?
Oh, we better find those other 2 keys then.
My lady-in-waiting Impa will escort you out.
You summoned me, princess.
Oh, yes. This is Link. Boy I told you about.
Him. Forgive me, princess, but he's merely a child.
As am I. We have already seen the visions manifest. The boy in the green from the forest. The man in the black from the desert.
Navi. Don't forget Navi.
We must trust the visions, Impa, just as our ancestors did.
Very well. If the 2 of you are up to the task, you'll need resources, allies. They'll need to be able to prove themselves as emissaries of the royal family.
I know, the lullaby. The one you sing for me when I fall asleep. It's been passed down the royal family for ages. Only with those of trust of the royal family will know it. You have an ocarina too. That makes this much easier. Just follow along.
I'll ensure you're not apprehended by our guards.
Yeah, because it was so hard the first time.
And so, Link and Navi set out to find the remaining spiritual stones. Their first stop was death mountain, renowned the world over for its hospitality and entertainment. What? Just because a place is called Death Mountain, that means it has to be all dark and spooky? Why, it's no less intimidating than the haunted wasteland, or the swamp of evil, or even the post office. Link and Navi made their way through the mountains, and they would soon find themselves dancing with destiny.
We finally made it!
Who intrudes upon the secret hideout of the Goron tribe?
Oh, this is Link!
Yeah?
He doesn't talk much. I'm Navi, by the way.
And I am Darunia, the leader of the Goron tribe. Now, what is it I can do for you, brother?
Oh, we're looking for the Goron Ruby.
The Goron Ruby? No one's seen that thing in ages. It's a legend lost to time itself. Here it is.
Oh, can we have it?
Not so fast, brother. There was another outsider a few days ago who came asking about the same thing. And she looked just like you. Except for her legs, she had 8 of them. But there was an evil in her heart that betrayed her true intentions, brother.
Please, sir! We promise we won't do anything bad with it. Brother!
Maybe. But only if you can defeat the Goron chief. No. In a dance battle! We work hard, we play hard. What'll it be, brother? That's what I like to hear. Now, first we need a fat beat. Music. We need music.
Yes!
Oh, yes. You got it.
There we go.
That tune anywhere. Why didn't you tell me you were Kokiri? Ah, well, you're a real rock star, kid. The Goron Ruby, it's all yours. And feel free to visit us anytime, brother. Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head all week.
And so, Link had learned himself an important life lesson: the way of the dance. With 2 of the 3 spiritual stones in hand, they had but 1 left to retrieve. As the sun set over Hyrule Field, the 2 allowed themselves a much-needed respite.
Hyrule sure is beautiful at night. I never knew the outside world could be so peaceful. We got a busy day ahead of us. You're thinking about Saria, aren't you? And all the other Kokiri. Like Bruce and Tingle. Well, maybe not Tingle. Or Bruce, for that matter. Saria, you'll see her again. You know, I had a friend like her too once. Well, not so much a friend. She was another boy I was assigned to. His name was Kai. He was a lot like you, actually. Shy, quiet, but strong and incredibly kind. wanted to see the world. So we traveled it together. Except the world was a lot more dangerous back then. We were wandering in the desert. It was the middle of a sandstorm. And all of a sudden, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't have seen Kai if he was 2 feet in front of me. I eventually found my way back. Without him, that's when the great Deku tree decided that children should never leave the forest, so they wouldn't end up like Kai. That was some years ago, before you were even born. Ever since, I had this burning desire to prove myself. To show everyone that I'm not a failure. To not let my journey with Kai be in vain. I want to do right by you, Link. I hope you can trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Link. You know, you're really easy to talk to. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yeah.
I've been told I talk too much, but with you, it just comes out and it feels meaningful. Well, we better get some shut-eye.
Yeah.
Good night, hero.
The next stop for our heroes is Zora's domain, past the rivers of the Zora. To go meet with King Zora in order to retrieve the Zora Sapphire. Creative bunch, though, Zora, indeed. Ow.
Let them pass! Who disturbs the illustrious King Zora of the 16th?
Please, sir, it's Navi the fairy. This is Link. We come from the Kokiri forest.
A mere fairy and a Kokiri child seeking an audience with me. I am not a patient fish. Make it quick.
Okay. Please, sir, we're looking for the Zora Sapphire.
The Zora Sapphire? No one's seen that thing in ages. It's a legend lost to time itself. Oh, it really is lost. Although, even if I did have it, I wouldn't just hand it over to a couple of strangers.
Oh, but we're not strangers. We're ambassadors of Princess Zelda herself.
Ah, Princess Zelda, you say? And how should I know you aren't just lying about your connection to the royal family? Interesting. Rather than answer me directly, you chose to play a song on your ocarina.
You know that song?
Of course not! However, he played it with such confidence, I can only assume it confirms something. Tell you what, the likeliest location of the Zora Sapphire is inside the belly of my Grand Vizier, Jabu Jabu. That's also likely where my daughter, Princess Ruto, is hiding out. Jabu Jabu is a giant fish, you see. So giant, in fact, that you could practically fit a whole dungeon inside of him. Tell you what, if you can find your way through Jabu Jabu, rescue my daughter, Princess Ruto, and find the Zora Sapphire, I may give some thought to handing it over to you.
Okay. Giant tree, giant fish. What's next? A giant moon? All right. Where do we find the Jabu Jabu?
Oh, he's right out back. Yeah, let me scooch out of the way for you. Wink. 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 By Jove, that was quick! I haven't even finished scooching over yet!
We were gone for hours!
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
Forgive my father, he's a bit of an idiot.
What were you doing in that giant fish anyway?
None of your beeswax. I'm the princess. I can do whatever I want.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
You dare contradict me?
Yes?
No one's ever contradicted me before. I quite like it. What's your name, anyway?
It's Navi the fairy.
A lovely name, befitting a fairy of your beauty.
Gosh, well, you're not so bad to look at yourself. Sorry, right, we're actually here for the Zora Sapphire.
The Zora Sapphire. No one's seen that thing in ages. It's a legend lost to time itself. Oh, why bother? Here it is. But know this! The passing of the Zora Sapphire is no simple matter. You see, in our culture, exchanging the sapphire in such a manner is equivalent to a marriage proposal.
So, whoever takes the Zora Sapphire will have to marry you?
That's right.
Well, then I'd gladly accept.
Really? I'm not too fishy for you?
Only if I'm not too fairy for you.
Not at all.
Oh, what a blessed day! I have found my daughter, and my daughter has found true love. This calls for a celebratory scoot. Wait, daughter. Wait, fairy. Wait, grinning boy. Wait, join me. Won't you? Wait.
We would, but we have to take the spiritual stones to Princess Zelda right away. But as soon as we're done, like saving the world and everything, we'll come right back.
Promise?
Of course.
Bye, Navi. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Huzzah! At last, the 3 spiritual stones had been recovered. And in so doing, Link had learned himself yet another life lesson. How to love. Well, he learned it through observation, anyway, and that's okay. Different people can learn differently. There's no wrong way to love. Except maybe by kicking your adult son out of the house because he doesn't have a real job and he likes to pretend to be a 10-year-old forest boy. That isn't love. That was never love. Daddy didn't love me. All they do is sit there and watch his smarts fall. Where was I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Link and Navi were on their way to meet with Princess Zelda in order to put an end to Ganondorf's evil plot once and for all. But little did they know that soon they were to be met by a terrible fate.
Oh, here we are! Castletown! Straight up the main road, we'll take us straight to the castle and... What? Was that Zelda? Wait, now you have 2? Ah!
Blast! Lost her. That Chica woman held me up too long. You there, boy. There was a girl just now who ran away from here. Did you see her? Where did she go? Oh, strong silent type, eh? Would I be able to choke an answer out of you? Brave boy. I admire your guts, kid. Just for that, I won't kill you. However, those who stand in my way must still know punishment. I'll merely beat you within an inch of your life. Out of the way, fairy. I have a... I have time for this. A fairy must protect her charge after all, and I wouldn't want to be the cause of your failure. Again. Stay out of my way.
failed you. If only I'd been stronger.
Whoa! This place is huge! Way bigger than your house, Link! Impa? What happened?
It was Ganondorf. He's dethroned the king. Zelda barely made it out alive, but I don't think I'll be so lucky.
Good.
Listen, all of Hyrule's in great danger. You've retrieved the spiritual stones, yes?
Oh, yeah, we got them. The emerald, the ruby, and the sapphire.
True enough. Perhaps it's just the euphoria of impending death, but they look so beautiful. No, just place each of them in the pedestal. Hurry now.
Now what?
Now, you must play the Song of Time. Listen carefully to the notes I sing and play along. Wait. Link! If you see Zelda again, will you tell her I'm sorry?
Show off.
Now go, heroes. Fulfill your destiny. And I'll see you soon.
My boy. Rise, young Link. Wakey, wakey! Oh, good, you're alive. Hard to tell when you're trapped between realms for so long.
Wait, realms? What do you mean? Where are we?
Why, you're in the sacred realms, where no mortal has ever dwelled.
Well, what are we doing here?
When young Link here pulled the weapon destined to slay the Demon King, his body was not yet ready for the task ahead. So the goddesses chose to keep him here for 7 years until he was fully grown and could wield it properly. And just look at you now. Taller, handsome, more rugged.
Well, he doesn't look all that different to me.
Oh, you'll just have to take my word for it.
Wait a minute. You look familiar. You're not King Rauru, are you?
Rauru, yes. King, no. Knocked off my perch by the terrible Ganondorf. But do not mistake my leave for cowardice. I merely did so in order to take my seat at the table of the 7 sages.
I see. Wait, so what's happened in the last 7 years?
Nothing good, I'm afraid. Ganondorf has come into possession of the Triforce of Power and has fully taken over Hyrule. The princess and I have gone and done the very arduous task of gathering the sages. I'm afraid we're still 1 short. Not to worry, though. These things have a tendency of sorting themselves out.
So what do we do now?
Simple.
Go out and find Ganondorf. And put an end to his terrible rule.
But how can we? Ganondorf has the Triforce.
Ganondorf only has a piece of the Triforce. The Triforce of power. Link has been blessed with the Triforce of courage. And my daughter, the Triforce of wisdom.
Wait, so you're saying if Link and Zelda team up, it'll be 2 against 1, and they can defeat Ganondorf?
Yes. It really does come down to basic math, doesn't it?
Well, we better find Zelda then.
And find her you shall. You'll be returned to the mortal world at once. But be careful. Link is going to need some time to get used to that new body of his. The sword as well. You must display mastery before you're ready to slay Ganondorf. Now, go forth, my heroes!
Whoa, we're back in Castletown! Oh, looks deserted though. I can't believe so much has changed in 7 years. Oh, there's some people. Hello, fellow Hylians. That's a weird way to start a conversation. Wait a minute. Wait, you don't think they're zombies?
Common misconception about readings.
We're actually quite sophisticated compared to our zombie brethren.
They don't even cook the brains. They prefer to eat them raw.
Brain!
Wait, so you're redeads, not zombies? Does that mean you still want to eat our brains?
Oh, absolutely.
We've got time for a quick bite.
Just as long as we can make it to book club on time.
This one fits Sense and Sensibility.
Austin!
Link, this one's all yours. Quick, use the Master Sword! Oh, Link, I think this is it. Goodbye, my friend.
You are 50 shades of done! Get lost, zombies! Don't make me use the sun song.
We're not zombies.
Whatever! Are you two okay?
I think so. Wait, who are you?
No time to explain. We need to get you two out of here. Those redeads will be back before long. Come along, then.
Gee, I don't know. Should we really trust a total stranger like that? Well, then again, I feel like we met them before. Oh, Link! Ninja, wait for me!
Undead book clubs roam the streets of Hyrule. A mysterious ninja warrior and an unexpected travel through time. And I'm sure you've all been wondering, what was Tingle up to those past 7 years? Well, I went on a couple of dates. I tried to reconnect with my dad, but he moved, and I learned I'm okay without him. Well, you know, I probably should get myself back to practice. I'm getting really good, you'll see.
Door.
Got it. Yep. Friend or foe?
Friends, 3.
Before you enter unabated, speak the words that I created.
We don't really have time for this.
Just say the magic words.
Tingle, tingle, kaluna, pa.
Access granted.
Whoa! Who are all these people? Oh, maybe it's a surprise party. You know, for all the birthdays you missed.
Well, well, well. Look what the cuckoo dragged in. A couple of sideshows escaped from the circus.
Who you calling a slideshow? Link, beat her up.
Yes, fairy boy! Show me what you're made of.
Save it, Naburu!
Whatever.
You'll have to forgive her. She's not exactly social.
I don't appreciate being spoken for. After all, I am the great Naburu of the Gerudo tribe.
Wait, Gerudo? Wait, that means you're from the same tribe as Ganondorf.
More like same family. We're practically brother and sister.
Oh, Link, we better get out of here.
No. It's all right. This is a Sheikah hideout. You must remember Impa, Zelda's lady-in-waiting.
Oh, yeah, she was killed by Ganondorf. She asked us to find Zelda and keep her safe.
You'll have your work cut out for you then. The princess known as Zelda is long gone.
Oh, God. What does that mean she is?
Oh, spare them the melodrama, Sheik. Your princess?
Is it right here?
I told you not to call me that.
Wait, so then you're...
An ex-princess who abandoned her kingdom in its time of need. Yes, I used to be called Zelda. You may now know me as Sheik of the Sheikah tribe.
How long did it take you to come up with that name?
I've had a lot on my mind these last 7 years. A creative new name was the least of my concerns.
I see. So what are you doing here?
After I left Hyrule Castle, I found refuge here. The women warriors of the Sheikah tribe, they took me in and trained me like one of their own. I became stronger, our numbers grew, and we formed a partnership with the women of the Gerudo who disagreed with Ganondorf's rule, such as Naburu here.
Not like I had a choice. The enemy of my enemy is still my enemy. Once Ganondorf goes down, consider this truce broken.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
And Sheik isn't the only familiar face around here.
Oh, Tingle! Oh, I never thought I'd be glad to see you.
Thanks, I guess.
Sorry, I'm just surprised to see you is all.
Well, Saria asked me to watch after you two, and then one day you disappeared. I had nowhere to go, and I couldn't find my way home, so I started drawing up maps of all of Hyrule. And then I ended up here. Thankfully, my cartography skills proved quite useful to the Sheikah tribe.
And that's about where your usefulness ends.
Feels like home.
We're sorry anyway.
We've all lost something. Gerudo, Sheikah, Hylian. Whatever Tingle is.
Eat donuts for dinner.
But what surprises me is Link. He looks considerably older. I thought Kokiri weren't supposed to grow up.
Now that you mention it, none of the other kids ever grew up. I wonder why Link did.
A mystery for another time, perhaps. Right now, our primary focus needs to be making sure Link is ready to face off against Ganondorf.
But we need your help too. We met your father in the Sacred Realm. He said we need 2 pieces of the Triforce to defeat Ganondorf's one.
True, but that doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels. Link may possess the Master Sword, but unless he can properly wield it, his chances of defeating Ganondorf are sub-zero.
We better get training then.
Leave that to us.
Get ready for the toughest training montage of your life.
Ready for this? Special attack! Tingle, tingle, kaloolimpa! Ha! Oh my gosh! After a rigorous training montage, Tingle's best friend squad made their way to the castle.
We're not best friends. You can go. Ugh, just look at this place.
I know. The exterior definitely leaves a lot to be desired.
Not really what I was getting at, but sure, that too.
How are we supposed to get in, though? It looks like it's been sealed tight by a magic barrier.
Is that our cue?
Father?
It's been too long, my daughter.
Father, for so long I thought you were a coward. But it turns out I was the coward.
You have nothing to be ashamed of, my dear. Sometimes merely surviving requires the most courage of all. In fact, I'd say that's why we're all here.
Hey there, Link! Hope you're still finding time to rock and or roll.
Oh, Princess Ruto!
That's Queen Ruto now. My father finally stepped down. Now he spends all of his days engaging in his favorite pastime, scooting himself along extremely slowly.
Oh, Saria! Hi! Remember me, your old pal Tingle? I kept those two safe just like you said, and you're still a child. That's strange.
Tingle, I think they're trying to have a moment.
Well, they were inseparable as kids. What are they supposed to do now?
Tingle.
What? It's not like I'm bringing up any unrequited feelings by speaking to the awkwardness of the situation. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Continue.
Link, look at you. You're all grown up. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I always knew there was something different about you.
Your stick is really big.
That's a great stick.
A couple of them, yeah.
The great Deku Tree told me once about a boy who was left to grow up in our forest by his dying mother. A baby boy swaddled up in cloth with nothing but an ocarina. No, you're supposed to have it. It was yours. I always knew you'd leave us one day, you know. I'd hoped we could spend the rest of our lives together, but I think I'm just lucky I got to see you again. Will I ever forget you?
As precious as this is, we need to band together as sages in order to take down this force field. After all, we've finally assembled the 7.
7?
Yes, you, me, Saria, Drunia, Ruto, and you too, Naburu.
Me?
Yes, you. You were the one sage we weren't able to reach. It's quite fortuitous we were able to meet you here.
Is there some kind of orientation?
No, we're pretty much just winging it.
Okay, so Naburu's a sage. That's only 6. We're still 1 short. Unless...
No, absolutely not.
No.
That's okay.
The final sage would be your mentor, Impa.
Impa. But she's... Hello, Princess. You're there. I miss you too. I'm sorry. It's because of me that you're...
It's okay. It's okay. It's only since I became a spirit that I was able to unlock all of the sage's powers, including yours. And more importantly, I was able to keep you safe, so you could grow into this beautiful young warrior I see before me. Look at you, Sheik. You've finally become everything you were meant to be.
Thank you, Master. Thank all of you. It's because of you that we're on the cusp of victory. Now let's take this castle down.
All right, Link, Sheik, Naburu, you 3 must ascend the castle and take down Ganondorf. The rest of you come with me.
What about me?
Oh, I've got a special job for you.
Of course. Yeah.
Take that. Got it?
Got it.
Sages, let's move out.
Yeah.
Waiting for, let's go!
Yeah. What do you mean, we?
You know, we! All of us!
I heard the old man say Link, Sheik, and Naburu. I didn't hear anything about an annoying fairy.
But I'm Link's fairy. I have to protect him.
Link is a big boy. He can take care of himself. You would just get in the way.
But I can do lots of things.
Please! Can you fight? Can you defend yourself? Can you do anything besides making painfully obvious observations and act like you're helping?
on, hero. Princess!
I knew something like this would happen. The hero always has a falling out with the best friend right before the third act. In stories anyway. Oh, what do I do now? I can't even ask the great Deku Tree because, well, he's dead.
Here it is, just like you asked. It's the, Hey, where'd that old guy go? Oh, shoot. I finally do something useful for once and no one's here to see it. Hey, are you okay? Is everything all right?
No offense, but you're the last person I want to talk to right now.
What? You're feeling sidelined? Left behind like some annoying gag character in a video game? Heck, I got my own video game once, and it wasn't even released in North America. That's how despised I am.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Look, all I'm saying is that you're not the only one with problems here, sister.
And your problems are only about to get worse, fairy boy.
Ah! A spider! Kill it! Get out!
No, I tried that. It doesn't work.
Oh, we haven't learned a thing since our last encounter, have you, Link? Wait a minute. You're not Link.
Did you hear that, Navi? Someone mistook me for Link.
Whatever. I was really sent here to make sure there were no last-minute distractions to get in Master Ganondorf's way.
Well, you're too late. The heroes are already on their way to the top of the castle.
I don't care about them. I'm here to get you out of the picture, my dear.
Me? Why me?
Why, you're a link to the past. The last piece of Ganondorf's pre-Ganondorf life, back when he was that sniveling brat Kai.
Wait. Ganondorf is Kai.
Yes, and it's only thanks to your incompetence that I was able to find him and groom him into what he's become today.
Kai was such a sweet boy. And you turned him into that? I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, that's too bad. I was really hoping that I could get Navi's forgiveness. Oh well, guess I'll just have to settle for making you my next meal.
Here, Navi, take that!
What's this?
It's the Hylian shield! The very same shield that King Rauru used when he was a soldier. It's the most powerful shield in the world. Nothing will break it!
Will not break?
Will not break.
We'll see about that. You mouthy, unbreakable shield! Start breaking already!
Hey, listen! Sometimes the best offense is a good defense.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I heard my dad yell at a sports ball game once. Just think about it.
What are you doing? You're gonna push me off the cliff?
Oh, yes, I didn't Thanks for the suggestion, lady.
All right, way to go, Navi!
I know! I killed one of the bad guys all by myself! Oh, and you helped! I guess we're not so useless after all.
Now, it's a great day for comic relief characters everywhere.
Brother.
Naburu. What an unexpected surprise, considering I banished you from our lands years ago, and considering I now control all of Hyrule, that's pretty much a universal banishment.
You know I've never been very good at following rules.
All too well, and what a merry band of misfits you've brought along with you. disgraced princess and whoever this is. Really brought the cavalry, didn't you?
That's enough. It's time to end this.
Oh, what's the matter? Is someone still upset I took Daddy's kingdom from them? Turnabout is fair play, you know. We Gerudo had a great life before we were banished to the desert by your ancestors. In fact, it was the traders who stayed behind that became known as the Sheikah. The very same cowards you've chosen to cosplay as.
I said that's enough.
Act as tough as you like. You're still the same wimpy little girl I sent away crying 7 years ago.
Beneath my breast beats the heart of a Sheikah warrior. My spirit is that of the goddess Hylia. I am Sheik, holder of the Triforce of Wisdom and the rightful heir to your stolen throne. Prepare to meet your end.
Why don't you say any cool stuff like that?
Very well, if we must. Just like old times, sis.
Shut up!
I haven't had this much fun in years. It's too bad the three of you together couldn't put up a decent fight. I'm actually enjoying myself. I can only imagine how much more exciting a real challenge would be.
I said shut up!
Shut
up!
Who's next? Ah, the princess, if you can still even be called.
Just Sheik will do.
That's enough. I think it's time we put an end to the royal family once and for all. Insolent brat! You, the boy from 7 years ago. You were with the fairy. I shall repay in kind by defeating you.
Link, no!
It's over, you fool. There's no one who can save you now.
Listen! Fairy?
Navi.
Hi.
Kai knows no more. You failed to save him.
It's impossible to fail if you keep trying. Hey, listen. We need to fight together.
What? What is this? I can't.
A little goddess magic to hold you down. Link, Navi, finish him off.
Wait.
Brother.
Remember when we were children, Habaru? I was an outsider, and you were always so nice to me. You stood up to my bullies. You taught me how to fight, and look how I repaid you.
You were a sweet child back then.
Perhaps if I'd used my power to do something good, to help those who were left behind like me, maybe I wouldn't be lying here, dying with no hope of redemption.
There is one thing I can still do for you. This is the forgotten fairy magic I've been working on ever since I lost you. Your spirit will not die.
voice. I feel love.
I had to go to the bathroom. Did I miss the big fights? Damn, he's dead already. Oh, $15 for nothing.
Link, I've been meaning to ask you something. How would you like to go back to your own time? So you can live your life the way you want.
You mean back 7 years ago?
Yes. The Song of Time that Impa taught you, it has many mysterious powers. It'll allow Link to go back to his childhood and live a normal life.
Wow! That would be wonderful! But wait. That'll be like none of this ever happened.
Time is a strange thing, isn't it? Doesn't matter how far back we go. This will all still have happened. Maybe not in one timeline, but another or another. And then someday, a bunch of nerds will get together and debate endlessly about which one was the real one. But it won't matter. They were all real.
Why do I feel like you're talking about something else?
It's nothing. What do you say, Link?
Yeah.
Link, what's wrong? That's what I hate about you.
am I? Who am I? What is this mask?
Know yourself. Know your enemy. And never let your guard down. You lost focus, Master.
Perhaps I should be calling you Master.
I still have plenty to learn.
Well, you're gonna need to learn fast now that your father's finally decided to step down and let you become queen. What's the matter? Are you nervous?
Why should I be? I have you. And for the first time in my life, I think everything's gonna be okay.
True enough. It is getting late though. We should probably turn in.
Just a few more minutes. I want to enjoy this. After all, this is the kind of peace that all true warriors strive for.
All right then. Good night, Your Majesty.
Good night, Impa. You. I feel like we've met before. In another place, in another time. Who are you?